President of India Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tributes to Mahatma Gandhi on his 151st birth anniversary at Rajghat in New Delhi today. The 151st anniversary is a good occasion to think through our priorities in the light of Gandhiji's life and thought, and prepare ourselves again to hear his voice in our hearts, President Kovind tweeted. In his address to the nation on the eve of the birth anniversary of national icons Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri, President Kovind appealed to people to follow the Gandhian ideals of truth and non-violence. Remembering Bapu on the occasion of his birth anniversary, the Prime Minister of India, taking to Twitter, said, "We bow to beloved Bapu on Gandhi Jayanti. There is much to learn from his life and noble thoughts. May Bapu's ideals keep guiding us in creating a prosperous and compassionate India." Prime Minister Modi also uploaded a short video clip, a picture of Bapu depicting important moments and works of his life. Several other political leaders also reached Rajghat and paid floral tributes to Bapu on his 151st birth anniversary today. A police case was lodged against Congress's Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra under the Epidemic Act yesterday, hours after they were detained on the way to Hathras. The two leaders had planned to meet the family of the 20-year-old woman who died on Tuesday after brutal torture and gang rape. The Uttar Pradesh police had barricaded the roads to Hathras, citing coronavirus. Amid widespread outrage over the brutality to the women who belonged to the scheduled caste and the post-midnight funeral by the police, the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court has summoned the top officials of the state police and administration in this regard. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has reshuffled portfolios among his ministers, with his elder brother James Sangma losing food and civil supplies to Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tensong. Hamlet San Doling has lost the Urban Affairs Department and the portfolio has been allocated to Snehobha Lang Dhar. Deputy Chief Minister Tensong now holds PWD Roads, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, Cooperation, besides Food and Civil Supplies. Social Welfare Minister Karmen Shilla has been given the additional charge of the Excise Department. Home Minister Lakhman Rimboy, who looks after education, has been entrusted to look after the District Council affairs, while James K. Sangma will continue to hold power, taxation, law, forest and environment, and information and public relations departments. The two ministers Renikton Lingdo Tongkhar got PHE, legal metrology, and SAD, while Dasakhat Bha Lamare was given PWD Buildings, Fisheries, and GAD. The schools and colleges in Assam would be allowed to reopen from November 1st, Education Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said. "We are not opening from October 15th. Schools and colleges will reopen from November 1, Sarma told reporters. Though in the fresh guidelines for Unlock 5, the centre allowed the educational institutes to open from October 15th, the Assam government decided to keep schools and colleges closed. However, informal classes from class 9 to 12 are going on in the state, maintaining COVID-19 protocols. As per the revised guidelines issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs, reopening of schools and colleges in the country is allowed from October 15 in a graded manner. The decision to reopen schools and colleges has to be taken in consultation with the schools and institutions management after assessing the situation. The Indian Railways have decided to operate 200 more special trains in a bid to clear extra rush of passengers during the Puja festivity. Railway Board Chairman and CEO V.K. Yadav on Thursday said that the national transporter is planning to introduce 200 special trains between October 15th and November 30th to cater to passenger rush. The trains will run starting from October 15th. Railways can also clone trains on long routes if the demand increases. Indian Railways have started running clone trains to end the waiting list system. Every year before the onset of festivals like Durga Puja, Diwali and Chhath, the Indian Railways increases the number of trains as the number of people travelling to different states is on the rise during the festive period. With positive cases rising all across the nation, the COVID-19 status of northeastern states are: like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for news that matters and stories that inspire.